It's a little known fact, but of all the congressmen and senators, only 10% have a passport, which means that 9 out of 10 have never travelled outside of America. The only experience they have is their home state, plus being in Washington, D.C., which is completely different than being anywhere else in the world. This policy means that the poorest of the poor are constantly ignored. The poorest of the poor don't vote for congressmen and senators. They don't buy luxury goods. They're not in a position to hire a lobbying firm in Washington at $500,000, $1 million plus to represent their needs. And so 1 billion poor across the world have no access to social justice, no access to their voices being heard. That's why we took up the challenge 10 years ago. Our group focuses on empowering the poor. And to do that, we had to go on Capitol Hill. We had to educate people. We had to get that dialogue going about why is it important that we don't leave 1 billion people in the world living on $1 a day, or less than that in most cases. Why is it important that we don't waste the skills and the talents and the resources of 1 billion people? Now the G20 have picked that up, the United Nations have picked that up, but we cannot leave these things to take 1 year, 10 years, 5 years to get in from policy into practice. We have to make a policy, make a piece of legislation, and then there has to be a dedicated team whose job it is to get that into practice. Or else all we're doing is producing pieces of paper that never benefit the lives of the people that are in need.